Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1. It's Phathead. Welcome to Monday, March 30th, 2026. I can't believe we are 25% done with the year. Just about. In a day or two. 25% of 2026 out the door. Hope you are ready for Monday. Hope you're ready for a little better weather. It looks like we could get up to about 58, mix of sun and clouds. Could still be a little breeze today, but at least we get the warmer temperatures. We get some rain overnight into the morning. Could clear out and just be clouds, and then some sun in the afternoon. We might break 60 with some sunshine tomorrow afternoon. If the rain clears out early enough. So that should be good. Temperatures up a little bit, and here we go, right? Come on. Into April we go in a couple of days. Please, no April Fool's jokes on me come Wednesday. Thank you very much. I promise not to do any to you. You promise don't do any to me. I do have to recap my weekend. I had a very Long Island weekend, I guess. I was all over, a lot of different spots. So I did just randomly, out of nowhere, tried a new restaurant I had never been to, but I heard a lot about, up in Ridge, Drifters. I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I've been there, because it seems to always be packed, but I've never stopped there, and I think the official town is Ridge. It's north of Yaphank. It's like, right, I think, I didn't look exactly at the address, but I think it is. And it was my first time at Drifters. I was impressed. Went there. I was actually with Murph Dog, our noon to 3 guy, and our Country Fresh Radio guy, and one of my best friends. And we went in there and had never been there. We were watching the St. John's Duke basketball game on Friday. And it was good. Had some wings, had some ahi tuna. It was a good time. Big shout out to Drifters, our first time there. They did a good job. Saturday, I was at Stony Brook University. My daughter, Leah, which I had mentioned, I posted about a couple weeks ago and then mentioned last week. She has decided to attend Stony Brook University, so it was Admitted Students Day. It was cool. A lot of different lecture halls, see some speeches, talk to some people. They had the marching band out there. They had Wolfie, the mascot, out there. We took a tour. Ate some food on campus. I had a little sushi on campus. It was a good time, and got to kind of get my bearings with Stony Brook University a little bit. That was a fun time, and ran into a couple of big listeners, a mother and daughter, who spotted us at the campus store, and I posted that picture on our story or reposted it. So that was a good time as well. Ended up Saturday night down in Patchogue with Murph. Again, it was a Phathead Murph Dog weekend. Country Fresh Radio was on the road, I guess. Ended up down in Patchogue on Saturday night. Had dinner at Dirty Taco, which is a great spot, and then was at Daisy's, like right next door. Went to Daisy's for about an hour or two. And saw some of the folks there and good friends there. It was a fun time and pretty crowded down there as well. Patchogue is always rocking on the weekend, especially with the weather and everything coming in. So shout out to those two folks there, Dirty Taco and Daisy's on Saturday night. And then yesterday, not to be outdone by the rest of the weekend, yesterday I ended up. I was, again, with Murph, and he wanted to go to Tanger. So we go to Tanger, and we ended up at the Under Armour store. And I see, this is a new thing. I think I unlocked a new hack. And a lot of stores were having this. Big sales, end of winter, beginning of spring sales. They're unloading all their merchandise that they have to get rid of. And they had some incredible hoodies at Under Armour at 50% off. So we bought a couple of those. I could not believe the price. And I even asked the woman, I said, is this real? I got an insane hoodie for $19.99. And she said, yeah, she goes, we have to get rid of this stock. We have the spring stuff coming out. So there you go. And end of end of March, like kind of towards the end of winter. That's a new hack. I'm going to be maybe towards the end of each season. I'm going to head into Tanger to get the good sales. And then, not to be outdone, randomly out of nowhere, met Tennis Nick for a quick cup of coffee at Uncle Giuseppe's yesterday. We were chatting a lot about college and a lot about different things. Yesterday, I had a cup of coffee to end the weekend. So a very, very busy weekend. Hopefully you had the same and had a good time doing it. We got plenty more to do this morning. Fuel prices. Could you see them go down soon? We'll tell you there's something that is about to happen. We'll tell you all about it. That comes up at 7:48. AI in museums could be helpful. We will discuss that innovation. Also, airports with something they want you to know. We will get that word out to you. Your Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment up at about 8:12. National Days Good News Stories late 8 o'clock hour. We should be about 58 and eventually get some decent sun today. Tomorrow, rain turns to clouds, turns to sunshine in the afternoon, and over 60. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.